Good morning, YouTube. It is December 21st, 2012, and we're all still alive. So, looks like I'm going to have to do this next project. Anybody want a canoe? It's free. He's a little banged up, but it's free. I made a video a couple weeks ago. I had my boat come out of the water and I did a whole winterization video on it, but unfortunately the file was corrupted or something happened, but the video wouldn't download, or it wouldn't go onto YouTube. It's on my computer. I just don't know, something's wrong with it. So it's inboards, and I had to do the whole winterization on the water and, you know, the motors and generator and air conditioning, all that stuff. Well, yesterday my buddy shows up and we brought his boat out of the water, or him and my other friend. So today I'm going to winterize this boat. This boat is I think it's a 2004, could be a 2003 Rinker, and it has 6.2 liters IOs with Bravo 3s. Minor inboards, so it's different to winterize inboards than it is stern drives, but that's the only difference on these boats as far as winterization is concerned. So I'm going to run you through the steps to winterize the motors, and then we're going to winterize the water system. We're going to winterize the toilet because it brings in fresh water. We're going to winterize the air conditioning and the generator, and I think that's it. I don't know how, I'll know more when I get up there, but it's going to be a sloppy mess today because we got mud and crap to deal with. But I think I left my pair of slippers on this boat. I'll bring them over here and take my shoes off when I get on board. But let me go over, grab the Bobcat, and put all my antifreeze and stuff that I'm going to need to do this winterization. You can see it's a crappy day. It's 34 degrees, but they're calling for snow tonight. Probably we're gonna get 4 or 5 inches here, I guess. That's what the weatherman says, but who knows. He opted not to shrink wrap his boat. Every time he gets his boat shrink wrapped, he ends up with mold and damage and all sorts of stuff. He's just had bad luck with his shrink wrap. Even though I did it last year, his boat still got moldy. I do mine every year, and for the little bit amount of mold I get in maybe the bathroom and stuff, it's not really that big of a deal. Just some bleach and wipe it down. Put some vents in and you're good to go. But anyways, let me go over and grab the Bobcat, and we'll get some antifreeze and some tools and stuff and start this winterization. Hang on. Well, I was going to get the Bobcat, but I have forks on it, not the bucket, so it's not going to help me out. So I just got to run it up to the truck. But I kept all my antifreeze. This trailer was over by the boats, and I kept all the antifreeze in here. So let me get my truck loaded up and we'll go back over there. Okay, so here's the antifreeze we're going to use. 3 or 4 gallons for each motor. Gallon for the generator, gallon for the air conditioner, 2 gallons for the water tank, which will take care of the toilet and the fresh water, and maybe a couple left over, I'm not sure yet, but let's go. Alright, I'm about to jump on board and do the winterization. I just put all the antifreeze up here. My father actually made this bucket. I stole it from him, sorry Dad. I think he's got a new one, but anyways. 5-gallon bucket, spigot on the end, short length of hose to the ears that go on the drive. If you've never done one of these drives before, you'll see on this one these holes. There's holes on either side of the outdrive, and they make these ears right here. They clamp on, and a little suction cup and a hose goes into one end. Where is it? So yeah, so you put the hose on there and up to 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna jump up there now. We're gonna fill this bucket up with I don't know, I think we'll do 3 gallons, and then you peek over the side here, fire up the boat, and wait for the pink to come out. Once the pink comes out, you're good. But first thing I'm gonna do is drain the blocks of water, and so they're empty, and then when I fire up the boat, the first thing that's going to come out is just a little bit of water, and then it's just going to be pink. So it cuts down on the amount of antifreeze you have to use on each motor. So let me get up there and we'll do it. Alright, I brought my slippers up because you can see it's awfully muddy. Not that it matters because he's got mud all over the inside, but I'm not going to make it worse. So I'm going to put my slippers on and we're going to get in the engine compartment. Okay, she's a little bit filthy, but we'll clean her up on the spring. This boat, you just got to make sure nothing's on the floor here. And he's got electric hatch. Let's go find that button. Engine hatch. I don't have his boat plugged in yet, so I got to do that for to winterize the air conditioner and all that stuff. So I'll do that in a couple minutes. Let's just drain the blocks on this one and get the motors winterized, and then I can spend the rest of my time inside. Canvas might be getting hung up. Nope, we're good to go. Alright, real easy for his boat. Hang on, I gotta climb down in here. These are the 6.2 liters. The MPIs, they're kind of cool how these ones are set up. A lot of the older style, you gotta pull plugs out of the exhaust and pull plugs out of the engine block, and you know, to drain the engines completely. But this one, it's just got this little plug right down here. This little guy right there. All you gotta do is pull that plug and the block empties out just about 100% completely, and then put the plug back in and fire it up with antifreeze, and it'll push the rest of the water out. And whatever, I don't know, too much talking. Let's get down here. Procrastinating because it kind of sucks doing this, but hang on, let me show you. Like I said, it kind of sucks doing this because I'm 6'5" and 270 pounds or something, and so anyways, hey, it's not frozen. Good. Alright, generator's over here. Little start button makes it easier for winterizing down here. The intake for the generator is right here. So all I gotta do is pull the where is it? Pull that line that goes through here to here. Pull that out. Stick that in a 5-gallon or a bucket of antifreeze. Fire up the generator and watch the antifreeze go down. But first, let's get these guys drained out. Put the plug up here for now. Get these guys drained out and then filled with antifreeze. While we're down here, I can bypass his water heater. Water heater's here. And the way you winterize your water heater is you don't really winterize it. You just, oh boy, I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. See, where is it? Don't have a lot of light down here, but anyways, right at the end of my finger, right where that light spot is, there's a little plastic knob. See it now? Just loosen that, and that'll drain all the water that's in your. Starts draining it out of that hose down there. Drains it out of here. First thing I'm going to do though is turn off his water pump, so I'm not just running the water pump. So hang on. Fresh water pump. Where did it go? Fresh water pump is off for now. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. It's off. So what you do is turn your pump off, turn that knob on the water heater, and I think I just saw it. I left a hose down here to make my life easier the next time I did this. Yeah, there it is. See this hose? See this hose right here? Oh, hello, zoom. So what you want to do is once you got your water heater draining, you want to bypass the water heater. And the way you do that is you got a line going in and a line coming out. So what you do is you unhook them, okay, and put the hose in between them and tighten them up. then I can turn on the water pressure and put some stuff in there. But first I'm going to drain out the water system, and instead of draining his tank, I'm just going to turn on his faucets. So I'll put that on and then drain out the system. So alright, sorry, this camera doesn't have a light on it, but as you can see, I disconnected this one and disconnected the back one. It's too dark, but anyways, they're just hand tight on there. And when you disconnect them, I'll just put this hose in between them, so I'll show you that when it's done. Alright, so that's done. Took the hoses off and just connected them with this black hose. A couple hose clamps, and now the water tank, or the hot water heater, is now bypassed. The drain is open on it. It's just about finished draining. You can see it trickling right there. It's just about finished draining. And that's all you got to do with these. You don't need to run antifreeze through them. Some people do, but you really don't have to. So now I'm just going to run all the water faucets to get most of the water out. Alright, turn the lights on. So, fresh water pump on. And we'll get rid of whatever water's left in the system. He might have already drained it, so yeah, looks like he already drained it. So that's good. Yeah, that's just a little bit left. So turn that off for a second. Isn't that nice? While I was inside with my nice warm slippers, my shoes were back here getting rained on. So now my feet are all wet. So that's awesome. Now I'll be miserable. But anyways, that's fuel. That's fuel. Where is his water fill? Water fill's over there. Wonderful. I'm gonna need a funnel. So let's just do the motors first. I got it hooked up to the port side motor, so let's fill this thing up and go crank her over. Well, here comes the snow, just as planned. So this is gonna be wonderful. Anyways, I got 3 gallons in here. Turn on the spigot, and we'll go fire it up. I put my slippers back on. I'm just going to clean spots because I don't want to be running out here and changing my shoes every time. Anyways, okay, what'd I say? Port side motor. Go fire up. Oh, the neutral. Cold, fuel injected, but still. Grumble, 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 grumble. Now, takes a little while. I'm gonna go get some throttle to it, help it along a little bit. It's tough with one hand. Get her up to about 1,000. Let's see how that's working. Hopefully it doesn't need a new impellers, because that would be awful, but so far I don't see any water. That's not good. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. And empty. So winterized 1. All right. So do the other one. All right. I wasn't able to get the camera under far enough, but judging by all the pink everywhere, it came out the exhaust. This doesn't come out the front. It comes out back behind the bellows here. So anyways, we're gonna move this rig over to this side and do this motor. Hang on. Okay, so that motor's done. Now let's just do this one. I got the antifreeze switched over to that motor. Spigot is on, and fire up and bring her up to about 1,000 and go watch the bucket drain. Let's get her up to about 1,000. And as you can see, super fast because I got a little hose, so I can just hear the exhaust quiet down, so it's at least filled up the exhaust. Don't want to let that piece of tin foil go down, so let me get that out of there. Where'd it go? Okay, we're empty. Shut this off and we're winterized. Boom, just like that. Done. Okay, his motors are good. I gotta run and get a funnel. I gotta plug in his shore power, plug in and make sure he's got power to his generator, or sorry, to his air conditioner, and then I can do the rest. Starting to snow pretty good out there. Yeah, this sucks. Anyways, let me go get that stuff and then I'll be back and we'll finish up this boat hopefully in the next half an hour or so. Alright, after like half an hour I'm back because my buddy Joe, love you to death buddy, but holy crap, he left his shore power down at his dock. So I had to take mine, where is it? My nice clean white shore power that was all in my boat and all strung through the shrink wrap and coiled up nicely. I had to tear that all out of there, cut open my top to get into it and take it all out so I could run it over here and give him shore power. Joe, if I didn't love you, I'd poop in your water tank right now. So anyways, I'm gonna hook up his shore power and we'll get the air conditioner done. So it's upside down, but you get the idea. So I ran my shore power cord into his shore power outlet. You're supposed to run another shore power into his air conditioning, but I didn't want to bring out the other cord, and I've seen Joe do this a million times. So what you do is plug in your shore power, and then plug in, put a 30, put the pigtail on to your 30 amp for your air conditioning, and then run it into an outlet. So now the shore power cord is energizing your outlets, which is in turn energizing your air conditioner. So we'll go, first we're going to fill up the water tank, and then we're going to do the water system, and then we'll do the air conditioner and toilet next, and we'll finish up the generator. So, okay, so I just put 4 gallons of antifreeze in his water tank, and now we're going to go hit the water pressure button and start running it through. Now the good thing about antifreeze is, my buddy was telling me this and it makes total sense, but I never really even gave it any thought. Since the antifreeze is lighter than water, it doesn't mix with it. So you can have a little bit of water in your tank and put antifreeze on top of it and just wait a minute for it to settle out, and then the antifreeze will be on top of the water. You can turn on your water pressure and pump it through, and then you'll see water come through clear, and then it'll just turn bright pink. So let's turn the water pressure on here. Hear that thing priming up or pressuring up. Come in here, turn on the water, get air. Okay. I hear the water pump slowing down, so it's got stuff in it. Here we go. Alright, so you're going to get clear water coming out for a second here, and then it's just going to turn pink. See? Just turns pink. Let that run for just a second here. Alright. We'll run it through the hot. See? Clear. And then line's a little bit longer. A little air before it gets to the pink. And here comes the pink. See that? Alright. So that faucet's done. Come in the bathroom. We'll do the same thing here. This shouldn't take as long. Let me see if I got lights here. Where are you? Where's his light? Oh, I got nothing. Whatever. Okay. So, there it is. Straight pink. Okay, that's the cold. Do the hot. A little clear, and then pink. Alright, so that's done. Now remember, we got 4 gallons in here, so I can run these for a little bit. That's fine. Come into a shower here. And this might take a little bit, because I think this line's a little bit long, but nope. The line. There it is, pink. The phone's ringing. Alright, let me see. Yep, that's good. And then, yeah, and then we got pink coming out there. So we are good for the water system now. What in the world is calling me? Oh boy, another Joe. Hang on, Joe, I'll call you back, buddy. Okay, so water system up here is done. You got the shower. You got the what in the world? Oh, I know what that was. I just heard a noise, and now what I just did is I winterized his sump, because the water from the drain doesn't go out the side of the boat. It goes into a little box with a bilge pump on it, and once it fills up, it pumps out the side. So now that I just pumped all that antifreeze down the drain, I just heard that go up, so I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone and winterized that. So anyways, shower is done, bathroom sink is done, galley sink is done. He's got another sink up here that just has cold at the wet bar. So we'll get this. And that's done, okay? This one might take a little bit because the line is long, but this is his transfer shower. Alright, so we will turn on the cold first. Get this running. Alright. Comes out nice and pink. And it doesn't look too pink on the camera, but believe me, it's nice and pink. Okay, that's done. And now we'll hit the hot water side. Pink in the line, got to kick that out. Here comes the clear that's from the hot water line, and now back into pink. So this boat's water system is now winterized. Now what I'm going to end up doing is just running one of these lines. Actually, I'll just run this one and drain out the antifreeze in the water tank, because I don't like that sitting there all winter long. It gets nasty and stuff. So we'll drain that out. And once I hear the water pump starting to kick, I'll shut her down. So on to the next thing. I got to get a couple, well actually I only need 1 gallon of antifreeze. I probably only need half of it for the air conditioner. But we'll go down there and do that in a second. And then after we're all done with that, we'll get back in here and do the generator. So hang on. Alright, just as I step down here to do the air conditioner, I just heard the water pump starting to rev up. So I know that we are low on water. So fresh water pump off. Now water system is drained and winterized. So we're good to go. Now I got to get in the aft cabin here, get under his cushion to get to the air conditioner and the water pickup for the toilet, or for the head, for you other boaters. So let me get to that and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what we did so far. That seacock right there is for his toilet. It just brings in water from the river and up through into a filter, and then when you flush the toilet it draws it. So what I did was took off the intake hose, and I just put my funnel that I had here. I had a hose down here, but I don't know where it went. But anyways, I'll use this. This will be fine. I'll just fill this funnel up and then go flush the toilet, and you'll see pink come out. So hang on. All right, so I have the funnel filled up with antifreeze. You can see it's not even leaking out, so we're good. So we'll come over here and give the toilet a flush. See, that's tough getting in and out of there. Yikes. Okay. Toilet's kind of grody because, like I said, it pulls in river water. So if you got water sitting in the bowl, it gets dirty real quick. But so you got fill and drain. So we're just gonna hit the fill side, and you can see clear, and then pink. So just run this through till it's empty, like that. All right, and then I'll just drain this so we have a little antifreeze in the holding tank. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, that'd be bad for a courtesy flush. Yikes. Anyways, So now that's winterized. Now we gotta do the air conditioner. It's kind of gonna be the same thing. Oh, look at that, I'm still recording with this one for light. Here is the air conditioner intake. So I'll just pull this hose off here, and I'll jam the funnel in there and do the same thing. Oh, and you can see that filter? It's got pink in it, so we're good. So I'll fill this up with antifreeze, and then we'll go hit the air conditioner button. And once the pump fires up, it'll pump it all out. And you don't really need too much with an air conditioner. It only takes just a little bit to run it through the line, but I might throw some more in once I get back here. So hang on and we'll do that. Alright, I filled this funnel up. It goes into, I don't have the other light on. Anyways, it goes into the air conditioner, which rings around and goes into the air conditioner pump right here. So I'll go fire up the air conditioner and run back here and pour some more in. So his air conditioner's over here. First I gotta turn it on at the panel. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where's the AC? Oh, I had to do that quick. It fired up when I wasn't looking. Alright, see it sucking down? Alright, we'll shut it off. And we're good. Air conditioner is now winterized. I couldn't find the button over here. It's down here somewhere. Air conditioner, air conditioner. I lost it again. Where'd it go? Anyways, I had this button was off, or this switch was off. So oh, air conditioner down there. So anyways, that was on. I turned that on, hit the button, and then I heard the fan come on, quick run in here, and then heard the pump come on and started sucking the fluid, and then just fill it up and run away and shut it off. So now let's see. Recap. Water system is done. Air conditioners are done. Our air conditioner's done. Both motors are done. What else we got? Just the generator. Alright, let me put this. I like to do this too. I like to once I'm done winterizing everything, I like to put it all back together, because the last thing I want is my buddy to put his boat in the springtime, and you know, he hasn't done this, so I don't know if he knows where this is. So put it in the springtime and all of a sudden his bilge pump is going off because I left the line off. So put it all back together and he can just stick it in the water and fire it up and drive away. So let me put this back together and we'll go upstairs. Alright, for the generator on this boat requires a gallon of antifreeze and a flathead screwdriver. I pulled the line off the seacock here and put it in the antifreeze bucket, and then we'll turn it on. So I need two hands for this, so hang on. Alright, so the hose goes down in the gallon jug, and I can reach over here and fire it up. Let's see if it starts. It's freezing cold, so it takes a minute. Well, for some reason I can't get his generator running, but as you can see, I'm about halfway through, so just turning it over pumps the antifreeze through the motor. So we'll just keep running this until I run out of antifreeze or until it starts. Circuit breaker's on. Oh, there we go. It'll fire. Come on, baby. She's a cold one. Looks like I'll be doing a tune-up on this. Come on, baby. Come on. There it goes. Alright. The antifreeze sucking down. antifreeze is, actually you can see it pink going through there. So we are done. It's just got a little tiny little muffler here, and the water system and the water jackets inside this motor aren't very big, so I think 3/4 of a gallon of antifreeze is just perfect. So let me hook this thing back up and shut the hatch, because I think we are done. Alright, well, I turned off the camera for a second and checked the jug, and there was a little bit over quarter of a gallon left, so I fired it back up and ran it through, and that's all we have left. So that much of a gallon going through the generator is fine, so we're good to go. So I'm gonna hook this back up and just a quick before I jump out of here, see, I hooked the water heater back up, and you can see the lines are all full of pink all the way through. They were solid pink, now they're half full of air because I just let that drain out a little bit, but it's all good. All the filters are nice and pink, and everything's good to go. So this one's done. So Joe, I didn't poop in your water tank, so you're good to go. And this boat's done. If you could just rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.